Oh yeah! What's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for my second video of the night. Once again, here on the Peter Gilmore YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down below, and subscribe to all my other channels. You know what to do. Subscribe to my other channels down below. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share the video all over the internet. And most importantly, tap the bell to get notified of when I do a video. That's basically it. So like the video, share the video, subscribe, leave comments, come in the chat, and act the fool. Maybe I'll have you on, but I doubt it. I'm kind of like, I don't know, something's wrong with me putting people on. I don't know if it's a computer or just StreamYard being a dick, but it is what it is. So like I said, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, questions, whatever you want down below or in the chat. And share the video all over the internet, subscribe to my channels, and don't forget to hit that goddamn bell. And that's it. And we move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Thursday night, April the 8th, 2021, it is time for your, well, not really technically late night, but in any event, it is time for your NXT Stand and Deliver, well, Takeover Stand and Deliver, Night 1 and 2 review. All right, ladies and gentlemen, NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver is now in the books. Night 2 just ended a little over about an hour or two ago. And I have to say, for a pre-WrestleMania Takeover, now a lot of people saying Night 1 was better than tonight. I'm kind of in the middle, because I thought Night 2, which was, I think the card was stacked. I think Night 2 was better than Night 1 personally. But, I mean, this is my opinion. I mean, you can have your opinion like you have an asshole, but it is what it is. But overall, another good takeover from NXT, and they continue to, well, no pun intended, deliver with great takeovers. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So Night 1 and 2 were pretty good, and now we'll see what the WWE with NXT goes from here, as they start a new road beginning on their new night, Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on the USA Network from the Capitol Wrestling Center in St. Petersburg, Florida. And a lot of changes will be made starting on Monday with the Raw After Mania. Will people from NXT be going up to the WWE, like maybe Adam Cole, baby? Hopefully not. Or an Io Shirai? Hopefully not. But we'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw and Tuesday night on a brand new NXT, and then next Friday on an all-new SmackDown from the new Thunderdome at the University of Southern Florida at the Youngling Center at the Sun Dome. But we'll see what happens with that. So we'll see what happens. All right. I'm going to probably try to get this video up really quickly. I don't want to take too much time, because I want to have a late night snack and then watch maybe a movie with the missus, and then go to bed. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. But before I start, I have the sad news that I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a quickie video probably after I eat about the situation. About what just happened tonight. Very sad news. If you don't know, now a lot of people were going back and forth. I was watching my good buddy Joe Cronin on his NXT stream, which I'm still watching, but I have the sound off, so I don't want to get copyrighted. A lot of people in the chat were saying that this happened, and then I'm like, people saying it's not happening, it's not confirmed yet. So I went on Facebook and said that it happened, and then people messaging, commenting on my status, and messaging me saying he's not dead. And then other people on Facebook are have put up pictures and saying he's dead, And they say, and I'm like, it's not confirmed. And then they're telling me, well, it's all over Twitter and Instagram right now. So I'm going with it. Pretty much confirmed that rapper and actor DMX, whichever you want. No, DMX has passed away at the age of 50 years old. Just fucking sad. Uh, he was on life support, then they took him off because he was breathing on his own, but his brain was just shot. And now there's confirmation on Twitter and Instagram that he has passed away from a drug overdose and a heart attack. So it is it is what it is. And still people, or some people are texting, still texting me and on Instagram and Facebook, that DMX is not dead. He's still in a coma. But I mean, go on Instagram, go on Facebook, go on Twitter. Basically, it's just about confirmed. Now, unless something comes up in the next couple hours, I hear it on CNN, or I hear it on the news, or I keep looking at TMZ, or basically keep looking, on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. If something does happen and he miraculously pulls through, looks like rapper DMX, has passed away. So we will see what happens with that. I'll get more information hopefully after I do this quickie this video, and we'll see what happens with that. But as of now, like I said, it may or may not be confirmed, but it doesn't look good. So who knows? But I'm going with whatever Facebook and Twitter and Instagram are putting up right now. And rapper DMX has passed away. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So another great rapper has passed away, and he'll be joining, that MC Battle in the Sky with Tupac, Eazy-E, and Biggie. That'd be a great rap battle. I would love to be there. But I'm probably gonna start listening to some DMX tomorrow, because DMX was the man before he got into drugs and all that other shit. Crap. That sucks. So it sucks, and that's all I gotta say about it. All right, let me enough about DMX. Let me get into what I want to talk about before the business comes out and kicks my ass. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, on a lighter note, let's talk about NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Let's get to night one. Let's start off with night one. And like I said, night one, from start to finish, was pretty good, but the card was kind of meh. But I think one match really stole the show, and that was Walter and Ciampa for the NXT UK Championship. That was the match of the night. It was just, loved it. I think probably be a match of the year candidate. But that's basically it. Night one was kind of, in my eyes, it was kind of meh. Not great, but meh. And that's that. So let's get to it. Let's not waste any more of your precious. All right. Start off with match number one on night one before we start off. House shredding the national anthem, doing a fine job. Hot, as always. And she even said that she wants to become a wrestler. I don't know about that, Nita. I don't know. I don't know if you want to really delve into that. I'd rather you just, shred with Alice Cooper and destroy eardrums, with Alice Cooper and company. But, if you want to follow that dream, okay. Just saying. Patrick Twanger. That's guitar for you stupid people at home. And that is what it is. So, Nita Strauss delivers on the national anthem, was fucking great. Loved it. All right. Kushida taking on Pete fucking Dunne. This match was great at the show. Great match. And that's all I can say about that. Starts off, with basically a good technical match, technical wrestling match. Back and forth they went with wrist locks to start. And then Kushida goes for his handspring elbow, but Dunne has a scout slicing outside, grabbing at the wrist, which leads to an X-plex on the apron. Ow. Then he snaps back on the arm while it's in the ropes. Ow. Then goes down the aisle or the stage, because it was just a big stage with the set was awesome with the skull. Kind of reminded me of the 1998 Survivor Series. I think it was 1998 Survivor Series Deadly Game when they had the skull. That was fucking awesome. Just a great set both nights. Anyway, got that. So they go down the aisle, and I lost my spot. They go to the aisle after Kushida misses a dive, gets kicked in the leg. Then he hits the handspring elbow on the aisle and runs to deliver a kick to the arm. Then they go inside. Kushida has the armbar blocked. Pete Dunne gets a chop Kushida with the good old Pele kick. Well, kind of a Pele kick. Goes for a handspring elbow again, gets caught, and then Dunne takes Kushida's fingers, goes, snaps his fingers. Goes for the bitter end. Gets counted into Back to the Future for a near fall as we go to commercial, because we USA Network. Dunne rolls through a cross armbreaker into some offense. Then they counter each other before Pete Dunne hits an insignificant young, and then Kushida puts him down with the fastball punch. Not better than a Jacob deGrom fastball, but it is what it is. Don't get me started with that Met game today. Oh boy. Not the greatest way to win, but a win is a win. And for all you Florida Marlin fans who are complaining, well, fuck you, man. Suck it. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, so then they go back at it again. We have another exchange. Kushida takes him to the top rope for the hoverboard lock. He suplexes him over, kind of like a not the Back to the Future, kind of like a Frankie Kazarian's flux capacitor type move. So he suplexes him over, keeps the hold on. Dunne gets to the ropes. So Kushida twists on the other arm, pulls away from the ropes for another submission. Ow. But Dunne gets his foot on the rope. Kushida tries for the hoverboard lock again, but Dunne gets to the ropes again. Kushida then puts the arm in like a hammerlock hold. Dunne counters into a pin for a near fall. Then Dunne snaps the fingers again. God damn. Then stomps on his hand. Kushida ducks a kick, hits a punch, but he's like, my hand! God damn it! Then Pete Dunne stomps on the hands again. He hits a kick, locks him in the bitter end. 1, 2, 3. Pete fucking Dunne picks up the victory. And the match was fucking awesome. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And Pete Dunne just continues to show why he claims to be the best technical wrestler in the WWE right now. Well, of NXT, not of the WWE, but it is what it is. But great fucking match to start the show. And that's pretty much it. Let me just move this over. Okay, that's that. And so that's it. So 4 out of 5 stars for that great match. And that's all I got to say about that. And let me just get my notes back in order. Here we go. And move on. All right, then we get to match number 2, the Gauntlet Elimination match. Winner gets to face Johnny Gargano on night 2. We got 3 Cameron times to the moon. We also had Creepy Dexter Loomis, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Leon Ruff, and Eli Drake. LA Knight, going at it. So the first two guys were Ruff and Scott, and I'm not gonna go through all the match. They go at it, and then Cameron Grimes comes in and takes up some money. And he tries to gives Isaiah Scott some money, so they are now a tag team, if you will. They both take out Leon Ruff, and then Dexter Lumis makes his creepy entrance as he comes down, and then Leon Ruff gets eliminated. I think it was by Swerve. Not that I wasn't watching it or anything. So he comes down, and then Bronson Reed comes out. They go face to face, and Reed is tossed outside, and Lumis clothesline Grimes inside out. And then everybody's out, and while everybody's out in the ring, the final participant, Eli Drake, comes out, and he cuts a promo. He's like, "I'm better than you, dummy! Yeah, dummy! Yeah, something like that." Blah blah blah. So that was kind of funny. And continues on, and LA Knight then gets eliminated, and he's complaining, and then Dexter Lumis puts him in the silencer on the outside. Then we're down to Isaiah Scott, Cameron Grimes, and Bronson Reed. They go back and forth. Grimes has a rope with the tights, counted into Swerve, beating him with one of his own. So Cameron Grimes is out. Then it's down to Swerve and Bronson Reed. Swerve gets with a 450 splash. A bunch of house calls, almost getting the win there. Goes for a third house call. Reed stops with a choke, but Swerve fights him off, nails the third one. Swerve nails the third one anyway. Gets a near fall. They go back and forth, slapping each other, and Bronson Reed nails a powerbomb. Then he hits a reverse power driver. Then he goes up top, hits the tsunami splash, and he picks up the win. And he goes on to face Mr. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, for the NXT North American title. So pretty decent match. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. But that's the first power driver looked fucking sick. But that's all I got to say about that. And we move on. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Okay, we're good. And that's that. If I'm lagging, I apologize. It sucks. This is every time I move to another click on and off the fucking thing, I can't get back to it. All right, maybe I can get back. Fucking thing, because I don't know what the computer has to fucking fuck up on me as usual. I just want to take this thing and throw it out the window, but I'm not, because it's not even my computer. But it is what it is. All right. All right, I went off a little bit. Sorry about that. All right. Got my good buddy Scott Casey Gale in the chat. What's up, Scotty? Scott or Scooter St. William, Scotty Casey Gale, whatever it is. Okay, he says DMX's manager Steve Rifkin has reported that he is not dead and to stop using hashtag RIPDMX. So there you go. So he's not dead yet, but not to say I want to wish him death. I hope DMX the 2000s, but I hope and pray he pulls through. But right now it doesn't look good. His brain is shot. I don't think they said he's in a coma. There's no brain activity. Not looking good for Mr. Simmons, Earl Simmons, who is otherwise known as DMX. So, yeah, so thank you, Scott, for that update. And like I said, hopefully we get more and more updates throughout the rest of tonight and into tomorrow. But, a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people not really knowing the facts. Like, I posted like 3 fucking status updates, like back to back, back to back to back, saying he's dead. He's not dead. He's dead. He's not dead. He's not. Make up your fucking minds. God damn it. So that's all I say about that. All right. Move on to me. All right. Then we get to maximum. We go back to night 1, number 3 for the NXT UK title. Walter, who has held the belt for 733 days, he takes on Tommaso Ciampa. This match was beat the living. Ciampa's fucking chest looked like. Look, I mean, you get chopped by Walter, it's gonna hurt. It hurts. It's gonna hurt for a while. Oh yeah. I mean, you get chopped by. If you get chopped by Walter, I mean, you're gonna feel it for like months, because your chest is gonna cave in, and you're like, oh. That's how I got chopped by Walter before. I mean, thank God I met the guy. Good thing I didn't ask for a chop, because I don't think you would see me right now. I'd probably be in a hospital or dead if I got chopped by Walter. Fucking hell. I've been chopped before by Joel Maximo, and he fucking chopped the fucking shit out of me. Hurt like fucking hell. Took me like 3 days to get better, because my chest was burning and it was fucking red. Fucking hit me hard. But it is what it is, That's Rosa tried to chop me, but didn't hurt. But I chopped her. Chopped her right in the titties. She liked it. But it is what it is. That's all I gotta say. But this, going back to this match, and once again, my computer went off, and I lost my notes again. It's a good thing I have the phone next to me. But it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. And hold on. Blah 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 blah. All right, so like I said, Ciampa and Walter beat the crap out of each other. Ciampa came out looking bald once again. I'll get that ugly haircut that he had out of the way. Ciampa saying, "I'm the Blackheart is back." Blah blah blah. They beat the crap out of each other. Walter blocked Willow's bell, and just started beating the crap out of Ciampa. But Ciampa held his own. God bless him. He fucking put up a good fight against Walter. We get to the end, and Ciampa chops at Walter, but he just runs through one and starts with his own left-handed chops of doom. Ciampa bridges up with Walter on him, which was freaking amazing. I was like, what the hell was that? Walter, starts snapping his neck like he's Cesaro. That whole neck snap with the feet, just weird. Then he powerbombs Ciampa, rolls Ciampa into another powerbomb. Gets a near fall out of that. Then he picks up Ciampa, just looked like he was dead. Then he hits a half Nelson suplex. Then he wins with that massive freaking chop of doom, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Walter retains the NXT UK Championship. It just continues to roll, just beating the living Jesus out of everybody. So he retains, and then tonight today at during the NXT UK Takeover pay-per-view, Prelude, he fought Rampage Brown, and Rampage Brown almost beat him up, man. Another good fight, but once again, Walter beats another guy from NXT UK and continues his long ass reign as champ. I don't know who the hell he's gonna beat now. He's staying in the UK. I don't know if he's gonna come back to the States anytime soon. But I guess they're trying to groom somebody in NXT UK to finally take down this behemoth known as Walter. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know how many days he's going to hold the belt, but right now he's at 735, I believe. And just amazing, amazing. You know, I would love Walter to face Nick Aldis to see who is the greatest champion of all time, the longest reigning champion of all time. Because Nick Aldis is about to hit 1,000. So I think he's over 900. 900 some odd days as NWA champion. And I think his next challenger is going to be Trevor Murdoch. And I don't like Trevor Murdoch's chances. I just don't. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, Nick Aldis is about to get close to 3 years. I love long title reigns, but if you start getting to Hogan territory, where, not near, just about near Hogan territory when he's holding it for 3 years, or something like Samoa Joe, who held the belt for almost 3 years. It's just, it's amazing how these guys like Nick Aldis and Walter are just tearing up everybody, just holding the belt for so long. They don't want to lose it because they don't want to lose their relevancy. Especially Nick Aldis. He does not want to lose that NWA World Heavyweight title, because if he does lose it, he's going to become irrelevant. And hopefully he doesn't. But I love this. I want him to lose it. I want somebody else to hold the belt, in that company. But come on, if you think you're gonna become irrelevant, then why have the belt then? Just saying. That's that. All right, so a great match from Walter and Ciampa. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Just utterly amazing, and that's that. All right, then we get a Frankie Monet vignette with her dog. That's Frankie Monet is Taya Valkyrie. For those of you who don't know, I just don't know why they had to change her name from Taya Valkyrie to Frankie Monet. I'm telling you, Taya should have just trademarked her goddamn name. I'm sorry. Frankie Monet just doesn't sound right. Sounds like a guy's name. A French guy's name. But it is what it is, and that's that. All right, match number 4 on night 1 for the vacant NXT Tag Team belts. We got the grizzled young veterans, Drake and Gibson, taking on the Legado del Fantasma, Mendoza, and Joaquin Wilde, taking on MSK of Wesley and Nate Carter. This was a good match. Another good match. They went all over the place, and at one point, Gibson and Drake hit the Doomsday device on I forgot who was on Legado Fantasma. Basically they were done. So it's down to MSK and the Grizzled Young Veterans, kind of like a rematch from the Dusty Rhodes the Dream Baby Classic. And that's so the ending was pretty good. The end, how they ended it was good. Going to the outside, Drake runs the out for the Doomsday device on Joaquin Wilde, like I mentioned. And then MSK dispatch of Raul Mendoza on the other side, which left MSK and Grizzled Young Veterans. MSK wins the match with a tandem twisting blockbuster Spainbuster combination, and they win the titles 1, 2, 3. So MSK is the new NXT Tag Team Champions, which I think they were going to get anyway because they won the cup, and they were supposed to get the match against Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan, and sadly Danny Burch broke his shoulder and he's going to be out for another 6 months. So I was hoping and praying to give it to the Grizzled Young Veterans because they've been there way longer than MSK or the Rascals, but Triple H loves this team, and they gave them the belts. And but I do see the Grizzled Young Veterans and MSK going at it over the next probably couple of weeks to maybe months or so. Hopefully, the Grizzly Young Veterans get those damn belts. Because if not, they should just go back to NXT UK. That's it. They're not going to give them the belts, so just send them back. That's it. But we'll see what happens. But congratulations to Wesley and Nate Carter. Or Nash Carter, whatever the freak his name is. It is what it is. And that's pretty much it. So congratulations to them. And we'll see what happens this Tuesday night on the program with those rascally rabbits. But it is what it is. See what I did there? It is what it is. All right, there we see Stephanie McMahon. Hi, Steph. In the crowd with the newest signing, Sarray. New Japanese sensation, Sarray. Don't know when she's going to appear, when she's going to debut, actually. But usually when you see somebody in the crowd, you know that they're going to be debuting pretty soon. And that's it. So we see that. So nice to see Steph looking hot as always. Hi, Steph. Beautiful bitch you are. It is what it is. All right. Then we get to the main event of night one for the NXT Women's title by third wife Io Shirai taking on the Beast and the number one contender Raquel Gonzalez. Just a pretty good match, not a great match. They went back and forth. Dakota Kai tried to get involved. Then she got thrown out by the referee. And then Raquel just started beating the crap out of Io, sending her into the ring post for a near fall. And then Io comes back, but Raquel came back, applied the modified torture rack. And then Io comes back with a tiger feint kick. And some springboard missile drop kicks, code red for a near fall. Raquel tried for the one-arm powerbomb. Io countered into a crossface. And then Raquel got the ropes. They go aside. Io nails a moonsault. Then a meteora on the aisle. Then she climbs the skull. I was like, where the hell she go? I was like, where did Io go? And then next thing we know, we see Io on the skull. I was like, if something's built on the stage or somewhere around in the ring or anywhere on the outside, Io's gonna climb it and dive off it. She's fucking insane. So she climbs the skull, does a crossbody off the top of the skull, which is fucking insane. Everybody's going nuts. Then they go inside the ring. She hits that patented moonsault. That was it. But Raquel kicks out of two. She calls it outside. Raquel hits the one-on powerbomb, but she can't take control of it on the outside because it's on the inside. On the inside, Raquel talks some smack. So Io hits it with a Shote, the palm strike, but then gets turned inside out by a big-time lariat. Then Raquel picks her up, hits the one-on powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. We have a new NXT Women's Champion in Raquel Gonzalez. So Io's reign ends at just over 300 days. It sucks, but now a lot of people saying she's going to the main roster to get buried by Vince and Bruce Pritchard. Hopefully not, but I think she still has some things left to do in NXT. But we'll see what happens with that. So Raquel Gonzalez wins the belt. I'm happy for her. She's just a beast. Beating Rhea Ripley and putting her, sending her to SmackDown, Raw, excuse me, and now she's beaten Io. Now she starts her reign as champ. So we'll see what happens with that. So congratulations to Raquel, and that's all I gotta say about that. So match was all right. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it for night numero uno of NXT. So I gave night one solid 7 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So 7 out of 10 stars for night one, and we move on from it. All right, now we get to night number 2, which happened tonight on the ever so popular Peacock network. And like I said, this was a stacked card, and I think this was the better of the 2 nights. And that's that. And we move on from there. So we had we had another pre-show where we had a number one contenders match, Breezango, Killian Dane and Garrick. I didn't get Killian Dane and Garrick won the match. So now the number one contenders to MSK's tag team belts. Not that's gonna be a great match, but you know, we'll see. Should be a pretty good match whenever they have that match. But that's all I gotta really say about that. All right. Also on the pre-show, we had an interview with William Regal. Taking a bunch of security-related precautions to keep Kyle O'Reilly apart. That's gonna work. That's not gonna work. Sorry, Regal, not gonna work. That's that. Also, we had Grammy-nominated musician Poppy, who was on the show to perform of her hits and then a new song. So my good buddy Eric probably came in his pants watching her, but it is what it is, and that's that. So that was that. So that's the pre. So we start off night 2 with match number 1 for the unified cruiserweight title. In a ladder match, we had Santos Escobar, Gordon Devlin, and this was insane. It's a crazy freaking match. I'm trying to get my notes, and then not computer as always is not working for me. All right, so the crap out of each other. Definitely gets the advantage. They go to the mat, start mat wrestling. Escobar comes back to even the odds. Then they run the ropes. Devlin hits a Uranagi, then a standing moonsault to take control. And hits his head on the announce table. Ooh, that looked painful. Didn't break. Now my head's fine. It is what it is. There's a baseball slide from Devlin, starts climbing the ladder. Escobar, you see the ladder is up in the corner. Escobar tries to powerbomb Devlin into it, but Devlin fights out of it. But Escobar sends Devlin into the ladder anyway, and he just went boing. Just like he like bounced off of it over the top rope and bounces off the apron to the outside. Ouch! That was crazy. The Escobar goes to the outside, starts talking some smack. Starts beating up Devlin while Devlin was against the plexiglass. Escobar gets the ladder. Devlin hits with an uppercut. Escobar comes back. They go in the ring. Escobar waits and waits for Devlin to get up, for Devlin to get in the ring. Devlin heads into the ring. Escobar drop kicks the ladder into him. Not as good, but the ladder drops onto the knees of Devlin. Ow. Then Escobar starts ramming the ladder into Devlin's gut. And then Escobar hitting a low drop kick as the ladder is set up against Devlin's gut once again. Then he brings in another ladder, and he starts setting up the ring with ladders. And it climbs the first ladder. Devlin stops it, but gets stomped down by Escobar. Escobar sets the ladder on the top rope. Starts talking some smack to Devlin, but Devlin sends him face first into that ladder on the top rope. Ow. Escobar tries to catapult Devlin into the upright ladder. Devlin lands and climbs and starts climbing. Escobar yanks his leg, and Devlin dives onto him with a DDT. Another great spot. And they keep going at it. I'm gonna paraphrase some of this because I want to get this video out and done. Escobar rolls out of the ring. Devlin drags the ladder under the belts, starts climbing, and then the Goddamn Phantasm comes out. Mendoza and Wild come out, and they start beating up Devlin because it's no DQ. They stop him from getting the belt and beat the crap out of him on the outside of the ring. And they hold up Escobar. Escobar sends him to the back because he doesn't need him. He's like, I got it. I don't need you guys anymore. I'm out of here. Get out of here. In the ring, Escobar climbs up, gets the belts, but definitely chucks a ladder at him, just like throws the ladder at him. Then he sets up the other ladder. Devlin climbs beside Escobar. They fight for position. Devlin hits a Spanish fly from the ladders, from both ladders, which was insane. Devlin has a little bit of blood coming off his arm, on arm. That was, maybe got cut from the ladder, something like that. Devlin starts climbing the ladder. Escobar joins him at the top of the ladder. They go at it again. Both men almost get the belts. Escobar headbutts Devlin off the ladder and through the other ladder, set up in a corner, which breaks. Basically, that's it. Santos Escobar pulls down the belt, and he is now the unified NXT Cruiserweight Champion. And he continues his reign as basically the current NXT Champion. He's held the belt, I think, 200 and some odd days now, getting close to 1 year. But good way to open the show. Match was insane. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And just a car wreck from top to bottom, from beginning to end. They're just sick. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, after that, we go to the back with the new NXT Tag Champs, MSK. They're feeling pretty good. They talk about being the champs, and they're ready for Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. They have no plans to lose the belts now or at any time. They ask about the predictions for the main events. Both men disagree over the winner of those matches. And, yeah, that's basically it. And we move on from there. So I gave that a 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. All right, match number 2 for the NXT Women's Tag Team belts. Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon taking on The Way, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell. Kind of a cool-down match. Nothing right home about. There was an insane spot where Ember was on the ropes, and then Shotzi comes off the ropes and dives through Ember's legs, through the ropes, and almost freaking killed herself. She was trying to hit Candice, and Indy barely hit him, and almost she went, almost broke her freaking goddamn neck. Every time she does a dive, I just cringe. Because she's gonna kill herself, or at least put herself in the hospital. Freaking insane, freaking woman she is. What is? But they went back and forth, and getting near the end of the match, Shotzi gets rolled up for a near fall. Candice lands a super kick, and then hits a cheap shot at Ember. And then Indy Hartwell comes in. They hit The Way, some type of finisher. Ember breaks up the pin to save the match, and then Candice and Ember brawl on the apron. Shotzi with another insigity tags out to Ember. Ember goes up top, hits a double eclipse on Indy and Candice. Shotzi tags in. Shotzi with a senton onto Hartwell. 1, 2, 3. Shotzi and Ember pick up the win to retain the belts. Obviously, we're going to win. I didn't think they were going to lose them to Candice. And Indy, sucks that Candice still hasn't have a goddamn belt yet, but it is what it is. Match was all right. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. And I said, not a bad match. Pretty like a cool down match, but still pretty decent for what it was. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, then we get to match number 3 for the North American title. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Takeover, taking on the number 1 contender, the man who won the Gauntlet Eliminator last at night 1, Bronson Reed. I thought this was going to be a mismatch, and looked like it early on, but Reed was just beating the crap out of Gargano. Gargano came back, hits a diving spear through the second rope to rock Reed, but doesn't drop him, and then Reed does over some more body shots and chops Gargano down, and the crowd goes nuts. Blah 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 blah. Getting near the end, Reed hoists Gargano up. Gargano with some knees to escape, but Reed leverages it back up anyway. Hits the Jagged Edge, which is basically a vertical suplex into a Death Valley driver. It's very impressive. I'm going to steal that move for near fall. But Bronson's Reed's ribs were hurting most of the match. Kind of played it into the end of the match because he couldn't finish him off. Gargano goes to the apron. Reed tries to suplex him back in, but Gargano kicks his legs out, kicks him in the face. Hits a backstabber from the second rope for a near fall. Then they go at it some more. And like I said, that's that. And so we get in the middle of the match. Get in the end. Reed hits a dive that he shouldn't have hit. Gargano avoids him, but he wipes out Austin Theory, who was at ringside. Gargano tries for one final beat. Reed counters with a beach break from all the near fall. Tries to go for the powerbomb. Gargano comes back with a Hurricane Rana and a series of super kicks. But he runs into a super kick of his own by Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed goes to the top. Tries for a moonsault. Gargano avoided it. Hits one final beat, then another one. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano retains the North American title. Match is alright. Give it 3 out of 5 stars. Kind of knew that Gargano was going to win somehow. Didn't think Bronson Reed was ready for the NXT title just as of right now, but it is what it is, and that's all I got to say about that. So, and that's it. So, we'll see what happens with that. So like I said, 3 out of 5 stars for that. And there's rumors that Bronson Reed may be heading to the main roster soon. I don't know about that. I think Bronson Reed should stay in NXT and continue on as a mid-carder and try again for the NXT North American title, or maybe try for the world title. And that's all I got to say about that. So, nice try from Bronson Reed, but Johnny Gargano just use his thinking and continues to be Johnny Takeover. And that's all I got to say about that. And we move on. All right, next up, NXT World Title. We have the champion, Finn Balor, taking on Killer Kross with the little Scotty Voodoo at ringside. She was looking freaking hot. It is what it is. This was a good match. They went back and forth, just beating the living Jesus out. Oh my god. All right. 47 minutes. Whatever. We're just going to prepare for someone to grab a late night snack. Of course, with a Saito suplex. So it's winding up for the Northern Lariat. But if a Balor comes out, picking a couple of shotgun drop kicks, goes for the cover, but cross kick out, and then locks Balor in the straitjacket. Balor fights up, goes through, hits another double stomp, and both men are down. Balor gets up first and starts working on the ribs of Killer Kross, who kind of sold it after the match. Gets a twister submission on Kross, but Kross breaks the grip, unloads elbows on the back of Balor's head, and Balor just basically dies. Kross with a German suplex, and basically after this, Balor was done. As picks him up, hits another doom suplex, and Balor gets up. It's like basically, like I said, he was done. He's the Northern Lariat in the corner. Back up again. He's still fumbling and bumbling and looking like Balor. This coming Balor. Kross hits another running elbow to the back of the head. Pins Balor. 1, 2, 3. Kill Kross. Wins the belt. Become a two-time NXT champion. Gets the belt back that I really never lost. And ends Balor's reign as champion. So congratulations to Killer Kross. Once again, the NXT champion, and hopefully this time he has the monster reign that he should have got before he, had that injury to his shoulder in that match where he won the belt from Keith Lee. So hopefully he has a monster reign as champ. He's gonna have like a at least 6 month reign as champ. I don't think anybody's gonna stop him. I just don't think anybody. Maybe Kyle O'Reilly, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. So, match was pretty good. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, nothing happens. And that's it. So afterwards, Kross and Scarlett are on the ramp, and they, do the fall and pray, and Kross holds up the belt, and that's it. So, like I said, congratulations to Killer Kross, 2-time NXT champion, and we'll see what happens with him this Tuesday night on the program. Hopefully, he has a big monster fucking reign as champ. And that's pretty much it. And we move on from there. After that, we go to the back. We see Santos Escobar, the new unified cruiserweight champion. He says the Gallatin Fantasma is his family, and he is the undisputed cruiserweight champion and the emperor of Lucha Libre. Now, I don't know about that, because I think, the guy that's supposedly the prince of Lucha Libre, that man is Pentagon Zero Miedo, might have something to say about that. But we'll see what happens. I don't know who's going to now beat Escobar. Who knows at this point? Because it looks like Escobar might continue on his reign as champ and maybe lose at the next Takeover, whenever that is. But I think he's gonna get close to 1 year as unified cruiserweight champion. But we'll see what happens with that, and we move on from there. All right, after that, we get to the main event, which I'm glad this was the main event, not Balor, but thankfully this was the main event. The unsanctioned match between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, baby. And I have to say, why in the fuck did they change their theme songs? I know Kyle was going to come out with some type of theme song, but Adam Cole changed his theme song. It was ridiculously bad. Should have just went with his ROH theme song. For you. Should have went with that. I think, Hunter can pay off Kerry Sogan for the rights to that song, or whoever sings that song. It's pretty cheap, I mean, come on there, Paul. Let's get on the board. I mean, give freaking the fans what they want, and that's a great theme song for Adam Cole. Not to say the Undisputed Era theme song was bad, but don't change it. It's horrible. Just freaking horrible. And that's all I gotta say about that. This match was freaking insane. Yes. I mean, not as great as their hybrid rules match in Ring of Honor back in 2013, I believe. But this match was just, they beat the living shit out of each other. And probably have more matches to come. But it is what it is. They just beat the crap out of each other. Inside the ring and outside the ring. Part of the match, there was a O'Reilly grabs guillotine choke, climbs the ropes with leverage. Cole shows him off the top rope all the way to the outside. Cole tosses O'Reilly into a barricade, starts working on the neck, and grabs some chairs, tosses them into the ring. One of them has an Undisputed Era logo on it. We used to smash O'Reilly with it. And then Cole starts grinding to the back of O'Reilly's injured neck. Ugh. Then he launches O'Reilly into the corner, starts talking some smack to Kyle for ruining the Undisputed Era. Then he grabs the chair, hits a neck breaker onto the chair. Basically, most of the match, Cole was working on that injured neck of Kyle. But Kyle comes back, tries for Kimura. Cole fights out of it. Gets him in a fireman's carry neck breaker for a near fall. Continues to just go back and forth, trade it, talk some shit. But Kyle comes back, and they go back and forth. And at one point, they go to the ramp, and Kyle locks in a guillotine again on the ramp. Adam was about to fade, and then he just drives Kyle through the ramp, and the ramp just broke. That was fucking insane. And he pulls him out from the remnants of the stage, and that was that. And then they just continue. I mean, the whole match, they're just beating the crap out of each other. Then they do the good old necro butcher, sit down, see who can punch each other out spot. And they just go back and forth. Everybody's going fucking nuts. Then they get to the feet. O'Reilly gets the better of it. Cole hits him right in the nuts. Wants a super kick. He hits the super kick. Then he goes for the cover. Kyle kicks out, and Adam's like, what? Super kicks don't usually end the match anymore. So sorry to Adam. Cole tries to Pillmanize the neck of Kyle. Puts his neck in the chair, grabs him another chair, basically trying to kill him. The ref's like, don't do it! Please don't do it! Then Cole hits the ref with a low blow, just for his troubles. Like, fuck you, ref. Rawley gets out of the chair. Cole wants the Panama City Sunrise. He hits the Panama City Sunrise, goes for the cover, but there's no ref. Cole starts berating the ref anyway when he, for not doing his job. Cole falls on Riley on the ramp. Kyle throws a chair into the face of Cole throws a chair in the face of O'Reilly. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Like I said, they fall through the ramp. Adam Cole has blood on his hand from probably something. But we're getting near the end. I'm getting near the end. Riley grabs the chain. He had a chain. There was a big chain there. And Kyle hit the last shot of his own, but Cole kicked out of it. Riley gets a chain, sets up in the corner, sets to Pillmanize the leg of Adam Cole. And then O'Reilly trying to go to the top rope. It takes too much time. Cole carrying O'Reilly on the top rope with it. Then he sets the chair upside down, puts Kyle on the second rope, and climbs up top. But fortunately for Adam, starts talking too much smack. O'Reilly hits him with a big low blow to the big old nuts, and that's not gonna make Britt Baker happy. It is what it is. But O'Reilly kicks him in the nuts, grabs the chain around his leg, drops the knee over the back of Cole over the inverted chair. Eesh. 1, 2, 3. Kyle O'Reilly picks up the win. Match gave 4.25 out of 5 stars. So Kyle gets his revenge. And it looks like Adam Cole baby might be going to the main roster. Hopefully not. But that's all I gotta say about that. And so Kyle celebrates on the ramp, and then Adam Cole gets stretched out. And that's it for night 2 of NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. So night 2, in my eyes, was the better of the 2 nights. I gave that 8 out of 10 stars. And then overall, another great takeover. Overall, I gave Takeover. I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Like I said, night 1, in my eyes, was not the better of the 2 nights. I think night 2 was the better of the night. Like tonight was the better show in my eyes. And it is what it is. I don't know how they did it with the viewership, because they were going up against Impact, which barely I don't think anybody saw. But it is what it is. But still, a good takeover. And now NXT goes to their new night on Tuesday night. And we'll see what the fallout from Takeover will be. We have a new champions, what the next challenger is going to be, and all that. Will Adam Cole still be in NXT? Remains to be seen. Will Bronson Reed still be in NXT? Will EO be still in NXT? We're going to have to find out on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, because you never know who could appear on the Raw and SmackDown after WrestleMania. And hopefully none of them do, but we'll see what happens with that. All right, everybody, thank you all for watching. Check out my AEW review in the description box below, and check it out. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to grab a late night snack and probably watch a movie. Maybe watch some more YouTube videos, get some more information about DMX. Hopefully, he's still alive as of now, but things are not looking good. But it is what it is. So thank you to Scott Casey Gale for giving me that update. And that's pretty much all I got to say about it. So thank you all for watching. Once again, 8 out of 10 stars for NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 1 and 2. and we'll see what happens this Tuesday night on NXT. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your late Thursday night and a good weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Ha! Bitches.